Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope that all of you went through the introduction part. Today, let's learn how to add and subtract integers. Let's first use number line for this purpose. So, we are going to add a positive integer with any other integer. Let's take the first example. It is 5 plus 4. We are going to find the answer using number line. Here, to add a positive integer, move to the right on the number line. So, let's start with the first number 5. 5. Then move 4 units to the right side on the number line. We are adding 4. Therefore, start from 5. Move 4 units on the number line. We reach at 9. So, 9 is the answer. Let's consider the next example. Here, we are going to add a positive integer with a negative integer. So, let's start with negative 7. To add 6, start with 7 or start from 7, move 6 units towards right on the number line. We reach at negative 1. So, when we add negative 7 plus 6, the answer is negative 1. So, to add positive integer, move to the right on the number line. To add a negative integer, move to the left on the number line. So, the next rule saying that if you are adding a negative integer with any other integer, start from the number and move towards left side on the number line. Let's consider the first example, 4 plus negative 4. We are going to add negative 4 with the positive integer 4. Let's start from 4. We are going to consider only the magnitude of negative 4. It is 4 units. So, we have to move 4 units to the left on the number line and we reach at 0. So, the answer is 0. Let's consider another example. Here, we are going to add negative 5 with the negative integer negative 1. In the same way, let's start from negative 1. From negative 1, we are going to consider the magnitude of negative 5 is 5 units. So, starting from negative 1, moving towards left side by 5 units. We reach at negative 6. So, negative 6 is the answer. Let's subtract integers using number line. The rule saying to subtract a positive integer, move to the left of the number line. So, the first example is 6 minus 7 equal to. So, let's start from the number 6. We have to subtract the integer 7. So, starting from 6, moving towards left side by 7 units. And where we reach? We reach at negative 1. So, the answer is negative 1. Now, another example. Here, negative 1 minus 8. So, we are going to subtract the positive integer 8 from the negative integer negative 1. According to the rule, we have to start from negative 1, moving to the left by 8 units. So, let's start from negative 1 and moving to left side by 8 units, we reach at negative 9. So, the answer is negative 9. Now, to subtract a negative integer, move to the right on the number line. Here, we are going to subtract a negative integer from any other integer. Look at the first example. Here, we are going to subtract negative 1 from another negative integer, negative 6. So, using the rule, start from negative 6, move towards right by, yes, we are not considering the sign, we will take only the magnitude. So, we have to move only 1 unit. So, we reach at negative 5. So, the answer is negative 5. Another example, here it is, we are going to subtract the negative integer from a positive integer. So, let's start from 2, moving towards right side by 7 unit. So, we reach at 9. So, the answer is 9. Let's learn addition of integers using rule. Before learning the rule, let's play a game using counters. What is counter? Counters in maths. They are excellent tools that children can use to develop the math skills, including counting, adding, subtracting, making patterns, comparing, etc. So, we are going to play a game, right? For our game, I have taken 2 circles as counters. Let the red counter or red circle denotes negative integers and the yellow circle denote positive integers. There is only one rule for this game. The rule is, when you are taking one red circle and one yellow circles together, it gets cancelled, which means that if you are adding or if you are taking together one red circle and yellow circles together, it becomes 0. Let's start the game. Yes. So, here I have taken 2 positive integers, 5 and 2. For indicating 5, I have taken 5 yellow counters, yellow circles. For 2, I have taken 2 yellow circles. How many total circles are there or total counters are there? Correct. 7 yellow counters are there. Yellow counters means it's positive. So, what will be the answer? Yes, when you are adding 2 positive integers, the answer is here 5 plus 2. The answer is 7. So, total counters is 7. So, the first rule is to add 2 positive integers, add them as natural numbers. Let's add 2 negative integers. To indicate negative integers, we are taking red counters. So, here it is negative 5 and negative 6. To indicate negative 5, here 5 red counters are there. To indicate negative 6, 6 red counters are there. So, total 11 negative counters or 11 red counters are there. So, how can we denote this 11 red counters? By negative 11. So, when you are adding negative 5 and negative 6 together, the answer is negative 11. We find it using counters. We have taken 5 negative counters, 6 negative counters. How many will be the total? 11 negative counters. And we have denoted it as negative 11. Let's consider another example. Negative 4 and negative 5. At first we have taken 4 negative counters. Then 5 negative counters. Then the total is 9 negative counters. So how can we write the negative counters, 9 negative counters? By negative 9. So when you are adding negative 4 and negative 5 together, the answer is negative 9. Now let's add these negative numbers without using the counters. The first one is negative 10 and negative 12. Let's add 10 and 12 together. It is 22. Remember, you are adding two negative numbers. So negative 10 plus negative 12 will be negative 22. The next one, negative 25 plus negative 30. Just add the numbers 25 and 30. The answer is 55. So how can we write negative 25 plus negative 30? The sum is negative 55. Correct. One more. Negative 36 and negative 14. Just add the numbers together. 36 plus 14 is 50. Negative 36 plus negative 14 will be negative 50. Correct. So, to add two negative integers, ignore their sign. Find the sum of numbers and give negative sign to the sum obtained. Let's add a negative number and a positive number together. Negative 10 and 6. To indicate negative 10, I have taken 10 red counters. To indicate 6, I have taken 4 yellow counters. Did you remember the rule of the game? What was the rule of the game? When you take the red as well as the yellow counters together, it get cancelled, right? So here I have taken 6 red counters and 6 yellow counters together. It will be 0. So how many left here? 4 red counters left here. 4 negative counters left here. You can indicate this one as negative 4. One more example. Here we are adding one negative number and a positive number. Negative 8 and 4. So negative 8, we have taken 8 red counters, and to indicate 4, we have taken 4 yellow counters. Then just combine the one red counter and one yellow counter together so that it get cancelled or the sum will be 0. So how many counters left here? 4 red counters left. So 4 red counters means we can indicate it by negative 4. Another one. Here also we are adding negative 6 and 8. To indicate negative 6, we have taken 6 red counters. To indicate 8, we have taken 8 yellow counters. What is the next step? Yes, combining the red and yellow. One red and one yellow together. So that, the sum will be 0 or it get cancelled each other. Then, the 2 yellow counters are left here, right? So, what will be the answer? Yes, it is 2. So, the 6 counters, 6 red and 6 yellow counters get cancelled each other. So, the left 2 counters, 2 yellow counters. So, we can write the answer as 2. Let's find the answer without using counters. Negative 5 and 7. How can we find the answer? Here, we are going to take 5 and 7. here in the question it is -5, but we are considering only 5 and 7. Then you can use the usual rule, subtracting a smaller number from a greater number. Here 5 is the smaller number, 7 is the greater number. Their difference is 2. So the answer is 2, but there is a problem. We need the sign of the answer. So how can we give the sign of the answer? For that, we are taking the sign of the greater integer. Here 5 and 7 are the integers we have considered. The greater one is 7. 7 is a positive integer. So the answer will be plus 2. Next question, -15 and 10. We are going to consider 15 and 10. We are going to consider the absolute value of -15 and absolute value of 10. Absolute value of -15 is 15. Absolute value of 10 is 10. What is the difference between 15 and 10? It's 5. Now about the sign. Which is the greater integer? 15 is the greater integer. It is having negative sign. So the answer will be -5. Another question, 30 plus -10. The same method. We are going to find the absolute value of both. It is 30 and 10. Absolute value of 30 is 30. Absolute value of -10 is 10. So what is the difference between 30 and 10? It's 20. The greater number is 30. It is having positive sign. Therefore, the answer is 20. One more. 40 plus -50. The absolute value of 40 is 40. The absolute value of -50 is 50. The difference is 10. And the greater number is 50. It is having negative sign. Therefore, the answer is -10. So, to add a positive integer and a negative integer, ignore their sign, subtract the smaller number from the larger number, and give the sign of the integer which has the larger absolute value to the result obtained. Thank you for watching the video.